What's up, guys? It's your girl Diana from Shaking the Culture, and I'm here with.
Mistake, make sure you spell that MI money sign TAKE or Mistake the Great.
Cut it, I'm too cold like that. Been on top, no attic. Loving the green that cabbage.
Y'all heard. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Just been chilling, working.
Chilling.
Music coming soon.
I'm excited to that. I'm excited to hear that because I was telling you earlier, that song "To the Brain," that's my song right now.
Okay.
I've been going through it, so I just had to play it real quick.
Oh, so you half of them plays. You
Yeah.
like 57 of them plays right now.
Yes, I am. So tell us, why Mistake? Why the name Mistake?
Mistake is because, I did a lot of mistakes, and mistakes is something you can improve. So I'd rather be named after something I can improve. It's not a fail.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you can always improve. Now, if you fail, you fail. You can't improve that,
Okay. And then on IG is Mistake the Great.
So I make my mistakes greater. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay. So I've watched, like I said, your other interviews.
Mm.
So you were born in North Carolina.
hmm
Virginia. When were you in Virginia?
I was in Virginia in like 2012 to beginning of 14.
And you went to school out there, kind of until you got.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, till I got kicked out,
Yeah.
Drama.
Yes, it's always the drama. But okay, so why did you go to Virginia?
I was trying to get away. I was going through a heartbreak then, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. So I was trying to get away. So I felt like I needed to get away from Georgia. I felt like
Okay.
Georgia was a poison because I've been here all my life. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So Virginia, but why Virginia out of every place?
My father was staying up there.
Okay.
So I already knew I was going to have somebody to lean on at the time. Like, I knew somebody was close. I'd rather be close by family, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went to school, or when you did go to school, for a mechanic.
Yeah, it didn't last too much longer, but I was still learning stuff,
Uh-huh.
I was still learning. It was a good experience, but me getting in trouble, going to jail and stuff, got me kicked out.
Mhm.
It wasn't like I was still not trying to learn after the fact. I was
Yeah.
still
Learning.
looking up stuff, learning, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you in the Jump Off the Porch interview, you said you would just watch YouTube videos, because that's really honestly
Yeah, you
your
can-
teacher. Like, you don't need to go to school.
Get on YouTube and learn anything.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't go to school, guys. But I'm saying,
Of course, go to
if,
school.
yeah, if,
Go to school.
if anything goes to happen, YouTube got you
Yeah, YouTube got you.
at that point.
To be honest, that's where I learned engineering.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to go back to school and go do music at Omnitech. But I wasn't trying to pay them prices, so I just got on YouTube and I was like, "Oh, that's how you compress. This how you reverb. This how you, okay, cool." It was a dude honestly up there going step by step telling me how to do stuff, so
Okay.
it was pretty easy.
So besides you being an artist, so what kind of artist do you consider yourself? Do you consider yourself more of a rapper? Got melodies?
Oh no, that's something I gotta ask everybody else, because I do everything. I can go from rock to R&B to rap. I ain't did country yet, but if it comes to it, I can find a way to
Yeah.
flex and bend it. I'll do it.
No, facts. I can see it. What do you prefer to do, though? Do you prefer to be more
I
rap
give more Uzi vibes to
Uzi?
people. And some people like Juice WRLD. Because
I can see that.
So I give those type of vibes, but I can do all of it. Very lyrical too. I just
Yeah.
don't play with it like that.
Yeah, no, we were talking about earlier how when I look at your music art and just the cover art, not the title or anything like that, I never know what I'm gonna get from you, especially not knowing you as a person or like ever listening to music before. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. I honestly I expected like Playboy Carti maybe, or like something on like Mosh Pit.
I'm not a fan of Cardi like that.
Really?
Cardi, he lowers his standards to the lowest when he could bring them up higher. Like, we know he's lyrical. When we listen to Magnolia or anything else, he had like different flows. You'd be like, oh yeah, he's flowing here.
Yeah.
But now his new album was just like repeated words. Like,
We could
you could do way better than that, dog. You just know you're gonna get your sales, so you ain't try. So
That's true, because it's Playboy Carti. When was the last time he ever like dropped anything?
last time I dropped something, or Playboy Carti, he just dropped something recently. Like,
yeah,
he
but
dropped his
before then,
album.
I don't think I feel like it's just because it's been forever that he dropped something that it was just like, okay, fuck it, I'm just not
he
gonna.
couldn't really, because the simple fact, his music kept getting leaked. But that was his fault. Like, you gotta take care of your music. Make sure, that's in your power. You shouldn't give it to nobody else.
Yeah, that's facts. So how do you feel about the whole leaking stuff? when everybody's like, oh, you know, they leaked it, so I might as well. Do you feel like sometimes they do it on purpose? It's like here.
Leaking is dumb. Like, why you do it? But at the same time, it's like, how can I put it? You can really fix the issue. Like, once this leak, change the whole song. Same beat, change the whole song. If you're a real artist gonna change the song, the beat. They gonna know how to switch it up. Like, oh, well, they knew that chorus. Let me switch the chorus up on them. Like, if you look on Unreleased Juice WRLD, like, it's a whole bunch of that up there.
Yeah.
But as soon as the song drop on the album, it's never the same. It's not the same. You be like, hold on, something's different about this.
Yeah.
You know?
It keeps your audience thinking, be like, what?
Yeah.
That's nice. So, oh yeah, so like I was saying, from your cover art and stuff like that, like I didn't know what to expect from you. And then when I did tap into actually reading your titles and the title of your songs, I'm like, okay, he's been heartbroken.
Yeah. That's the fuel. That's the fuel. That should be anybody. Well, that's really everybody's fuel. If you ever listen to a lot of people's music, like listening to NBA. Yeah, he talking about violence, but you ever know he talking about his daddy, he's talking about his grandfather.
Yeah.
You know, he talking about stuff he's going through. He talking about killing himself and all that. He's heartbroken.
No,
but
he
he's
definitely
still
is.
showing you the street side of him. So every artist is heartbroken. Some artists less than others, some more than others, you know what I'm saying? So
No, definitely. So yeah, so I would personally say you're a very versatile artist.
my favorite versatile artist?
Yeah.
It's got to be Uzi.
Uzi?
Reason why Uzi, because he's heartbroken. Then he can switch it up. He just dropped a country song
I did not know that.
with Kid G. It was it's a whole country song. Like, I was like, hold on, this is straight country. And then he was on it. It's beautiful.
What? I have to tap into that.
Yeah,
When did he drop that?
That dropped last week.
Oh.
Yeah, it dropped last week. It was a whole video and everything.
You know, it's crazy. I feel like a bunch of music is dropped every single Friday. I can never catch up. Except for this Friday, though.
Because everybody's bored. We in the house, bored. And
Yeah.
then a lot of artists are not touring right now.
That's true.
So they got to make their money somehow. And, you know, Apple pays so low, you got to keep spinning and keep spinning. So
That's true. So, with you being an independent artist, how does these small little, like, incomes help you or...
they help in some ways as far as redistributing the music or cover art. Sometimes videos, sometimes. But majority of the time, I'm probably paying out of pocket just to invest in myself to build more. Because every time I invest in myself to build more comes back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't realize that it's very hard being an independent artist. Some artists be like, oh, yeah, I'm a SoundCloud rapper. I get paid off. That's cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably get paid off to SoundCloud, but have you ever put your toe in the big water like Apple Music and Spotify and try to invest in that?
Doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah. And so with that being said, what's one thing you wish somebody would, what advice do you wish somebody gave you before starting this rap career, this independent route?
Somebody would tell me never hop on SoundCloud. Do Apple first. Because when I was recording home in my closet, I could have been dead. Apple and SoundCloud started coming up. I mean, Apple and Spotify and Spin started coming up. SoundCloud is free. People go up there and listen if they choose. Apple Music, it automatically puts you in the slot, so they'll start spinning and playing everywhere. Spotify, the same thing. All major platforms do that. So that way people can automatically hear you all over the world. And it's their choice to whether to keep listening or stream on or click on your name and find the rest of your music. But SoundCloud doesn't do that. SoundCloud doesn't give people that option.
You just put me on game because I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to rap or anything like that, but, you know, that's hard. I didn't know that. I honestly never knew that.
They just started monetizing, to be honest, because they realized, like, artists like X and Trippie Redd came up off SoundCloud, Ski Mask, you know, they come off SoundCloud. They're like, oh, we could have made money off of them the whole time.
Yeah, that's true. So what's one lesson you learned while growing up? Because I know you had like a rough childhood and stuff like that.
Being taken for granted. You know, you do the most for people, and you expect them to do stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? And they don't do nothing for you. They just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that's one thing you don't want. Like, you'll do the most for people, and then when it's your time to receive or love or to love them the same way, they love you the same way. It don't happen. So eventually you just gotta love yourself and then know what's set for you and what time you do things and know your pace. But if it comes, you know, I ain't like that no more. Like, I still show my love. I'm still the same genuine person. But if it comes down to it, they give me their love. Okay, that's fine. Even if they don't, okay, that's fine. I done got to that method of where my mind is just like, okay, it is what it is. Yeah.
No, I definitely feel like that's such a big thing, and everybody always kind of, when you're younger, they kind of complain about that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I did so much for this person. And with your little crushes in middle school and high school,
Yeah,
you get all heartbroken.
man. Yeah, I'm
So.
telling you, heartbreaks be serious. It fuels you.
Yeah. Well, what sign are you? I know this is so random.
Sagittarius.
Really?
Yeah.
But I heard, I don't know if it's just the girls. I heard like the guys, Sagittarius are the worst too.
Who told you that?
Your girl's name is Nicole.
No.
Yeah, Nicole. Nicole, what do you think? Sagittarius, yay or nay? See, no comment.
She's a Gemini, so she's always going to support her sign before anybody else's. They're both of them, her and my baby girl.
Aww. That's so cute. Hey, that's nice. But no, I still heard Sagittarius kind of still suck.
Nah.
But I mean, it's okay though.
It's more like a,
Is it just the females?
if you mess us over type thing. It's not even just, it's the males and the females if you mess us over. Or if we've been messed over too many times, you know,
Yeah.
we already prepare ourselves ahead of time. Like, nah, we know what you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my ex-boyfriend's Sagittarius, but
Yeah.
whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. So how are you shaking the culture with your sound and your music?
Being different. I want to keep continuing what X did. XXXTentacion. He had his project was more than just one sound on one project. It was rock, hip hop, R&B, all on one project. I want
Yeah.
to keep doing that. I don't want to do just rap hood music on one project, R&B on one project, or
Okay.
how can I say it? You know, just one
Yeah.
sound. Nah, I got to do all sounds. Got to be diverse.
No, that's why I'm like, your music for sure, when you listen to any project you put out, or even when you drop your singles, they're all different type of genres.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I like being different.
Yeah.
I don't like being the same.
I could tell.
Yeah, I don't like being the same because, you know, you being the same is too original. You being like everybody else. Everybody's the same book, same chapter, same statistic. Nah,
Mhm.
I'd rather be my own lane, like not following the whole crowd going. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. What I was gonna ask you, so like I said, one of my favorite songs that you have out is "To the Brain."
Mhm.
So this lyric, I shouldn't have to beg you to stay. Wait, right? I shouldn't have to beg you. You just stay. What I look like your bitch.
I mean, that's true.
Like sheesh.
But I mean, would you want to look like, you know? I wouldn't want to have to beg for nobody.
That's
and
true.
You know, peasants beg.
That's true,
Mm.
but look, my thing is, but if you really care for that person, because okay, I'm a Pisces, and I kind of want you to beg sometimes,
Yeah, but
and that's kind of might be toxic, but don't judge me.
well, like, think about it. You beg how many times?
No, I just need you begging once.
Yeah, exactly. But when you beg constantly, it's just like you get fed up of it. I shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to keep begging. If I begged you one time, that should show you already off rip. If I begged you 2 times, that should show you again.
But let's
Now
say
3.
but let's say though, because I feel like there's such a huge big on like guys could go screw another girl, but a girl can't go do that.
That's a statistic. That's why I said you can't be the same. You
That's
gotta be
true.
different.
That's true. But let's go back to statistic.
Yeah, that words of tongue was I know. I feel you.
But still, like, what if a guy is constantly playing this girl, but you keep constantly begging her?
I
You're
wouldn't blame the girl, but I would say she was at fault because after the first time, you shouldn't deal with it the first time. If the second time, you shouldn't do it the second time. Go on to continue with your life.
No, exactly. But then you shouldn't feel like a little bitch though, begging for a girl to fucking take you back when you've been fucked up.
I'm
So-
talking about like begging, like
Exactly. Let's say he's on his knees and he brought her the Birkin and everything.
But that lyric was in the case of if it's not nothing like that. Like if I'm being good to you and you still don't accept me for me,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to beg you to stay with me. If I'm being good to you, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some females out here like that you'll be doing the most for them, and they'll still go and do them and hurt your heart and stuff like that. I've been in situations like that. I bought a whole girl a car, and like we was in a whole relationship. She was living with me, And she still left me when I was doing right. Said your heart was too good, you know.
What?
Like
Y'all females are
like you get what I'm saying. So that's why it's
No.
like that. That's what those lyrics mean.
Yeah, I actually had that conversation with one of my friends, and we were like, he was like, for a reason why a guy is always like, he's scarred by the first girl he ever denies him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, but vice versa, we're scarred from the guy that ever hurts us and stuff like that. But when you have the right one in front of you, the one that's giving you the world, vice versa, what the guy is giving you the world, you don't want them.
Yeah, and it's crazy. You know, she didn't leave me just because, you know, she didn't want me or she wanted to go do her own thing.
Mm-hmm.
She was just like, you're too nice. I don't deserve this. That's
Yo,
weird.
Exactly.
It's
and if
weird.
you're watching this, you ain't shit.
That's
and you're making the rest of us look like
that's
we ain't
just
shit.
weird. But
Yeah.
I mean, I was heartbroken, but until I met, you know, Nicole,
Yeah.
I had a belief that every female was just out to hurt me. But then when I met her, it was different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't know if this is too personal, but what caught your eye about Nicole? What
Ooh,
about
we
Nicole?
were skating.
You were skating?
And yeah, we were skating.
Okay.
And I said, hey, you're cute. Can I get your number? You know what she told me?
No.
No. She
Okay.
told me no. I like
Of
that.
course.
For real. It was like, okay, you're very loyal. I like that. I'm going to stick around. So
Okay.
I would see her every one of her breaks because she was going to college then. See her every one of her breaks. I'd be like, hey, you ain't text me. I was like, I'll at least be your friend. She finally texted me. We became friends. Became best friends then.
Okay.
You know, it was times where she was like with her boyfriend. I'll still give her advice about him, like little stuff.
Oh, okay. So
But
we're
we're still best friends, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So eventually, you know, that fell out. You know how that story goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
She didn't want to do it, but you
Yeah.
know, I was like, look, I'm ready for this. Like, if you ready for this, I'm ready for this. You know?
Yeah. So how long were you guys best friends for?
We were 5 years before.
Oh, damn.
So we're going together. We've been together for 2 years in a relationship.
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard nowadays. I'm jealous of you guys right now. Like, that is so hard to find a guy.
But that's still my best friend. I can still go tell her whatever, and she's not gonna feel no type of way. We talk like we best friend. We'll argue like best friends and everything.
Yeah.
Come back. Hey, would you mad still? You want some food? You know,
Yeah.
type stuff.
Be like, yes, but I'm still mad. Yeah, no, that'd be me as well. No, that's so hard. That's honestly amazing. And congrats to you guys. And you have a beautiful daughter. She's so cute and small.
Thank you.
But no, so what advice would you give your younger self?
Younger self, it wouldn't be go to school. I'm not gonna lie. It wouldn't be to go
Really?
to school. Worst investment, college and high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I just say get your GED first. But
Which you do have your GED,
I have
right?
my GED.
Mhm.
I'd say skip all that. Get your
Okay.
GED and skip straight to the money.
Okay.
Because that's just in the way. School's in the way. It's built for it to be in the way. You're in high school,
You really?
waking up every morning, learning the same thing you learn every year in a different way, in a different pattern. Math
Yeah.
is learning. You still get the same answer, but they're not teaching you about taxes. They're not teaching you how to survive in the world. They're not teaching you what you need to pay and what you have to pay.
Mhm.
They're not teaching you the laws, what you can, what you can't break, how you talk to lawyers, how you talk to judges. They're not teaching
Yeah.
you none of that stuff. How you talk to the police officers.
No, exactly.
Yeah, so school was just a big waste. And as soon as I started getting money, it was no problem. I started learning stuff in the world. They just teaching you what they want you to know.
That's true.
What I need to know about, this is just an example,
Mm-hmm.
world history. What I need to know about Corporal Nicholas IV. You know who that is?
I'm gonna say I don't remember.
He's the second man after Christopher Columbus to figure out the world wasn't flat, it was round. He looked at the sun and seen it came down one side and seen it was coming up on the other side. He was like, it's not flat, it's round.
Yeah.
It's going around us.
With you even bringing that up, this kind of is also random, but it's crazy though how in school they want to teach you all that white America history.
Yeah, it's crazy, but they don't teach you the black America. Like school wasn't school.
Yeah.
In black history, school was actually a place where black kids would go to work inside of a building like a factory, and they called it a school of black kids, a school working. So that's where they made school, and then they realized, oh, these black kids is learning something, so let's call this school and put our white kids in and teach them something.
That's great. I didn't know that, honestly.
Yeah, it's in history. That's something they don't teach you in the history book that you got to take time and
Exactly.
open up and read.
No, definitely. This is also another random question, but what ethnicity do you think is the most closest to Native Americans?
Native Americans,
What other ethnicity is the closest to Native Americans?
Hispanics.
Exactly.
Hispanics.
So
Why? Because they learn and create just like Native Americans,
Yeah.
and African Americans. We all learn and create. All of the inventions lately, well, back then, all the way to wash machines, lights, black people made them.
Yeah.
You know, Hispanics build our products. They build, they make.
A lot
You know
of
what I'm
things.
saying? They grow crops.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so without even being asked, guys, I was just being, because it's just like I feel like people are sometimes so stuck into their culture and don't want to be different and like explore what else is out there and how you can collaborate that with another culture and make it better.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, it's pretty much the same as music. You know, they got a Hispanic Uzi song. Uzi speaking in Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
Drake.
you got to be
Diverse.
I've learned so much stuff from just being around different cultures.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I even learned pieces of Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you know how to say in Spanish?
I mean, I know how to say a little poquito. You know, I know how to say like, yo necesito bebida para mí. You know what that means?
Say that one more time.
Yo necesito bebida para mí.
Yo necesito una bebida para mí?
Yeah.
You mean, are you trying
Can
to
I
say?
get a soda for me? Is that correct?
Kind of. That's how I was like, wait, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, that's correct.
But, I mean, I heard the soda part, so it's okay. I mean, you're getting there. You're getting there. You know. I know for sure you're not gonna be thirsty if you're
I'm
around.
definitely not gonna be thirsty.
So you good.
I gotta say a couple of stuff. I mean, my mama's partially Hispanic, but she don't pay attention to her stuff.
Yeah,
she was speaking messy Spanish. People be looking at her like, "Lady, shut up."
Yeah, no, that's. I feel like my coworker says that I speak Spanish like. My Spanish definitely got better, you know, being in the medical field and being around more Hispanic. They'd be like, Dana, what? And I'm like, girl, you speak more Spanish than I do. But I mean, it's whatever. I feel like it's because we've been around, like, we're Americanized.
It's good to learn.
Definitely.
It's good to learn the better languages, you know. One of my coworkers was trying to teach me French, and I was like, it's so easy. I'm finna teach my daughters French. She gonna be speaking to me in French.
Shit, that'd be cool. I feel like you always have to start your kids young.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what advice would you give your daughter?
Yeah. The advice I give her?
Yeah. When it's something like, let's
stay
say
away from boys, I kid you. Nah, but
I bet I could just imagine to see that now.
My advice to her: be great at everything you do.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be great at everything you do.
Okay, and what's one thing you want your daughter to see when she looks at you, or how you want her to look at you?
Her daddy tried. Like,
Okay.
it won't never know I ain't try. He really tried. No matter, even if I fail, he still tried. That's what I always wanted to see.
Okay.
Like, even if my little falls, she see me fall in the street, you still try.
Yeah,
You're walking. You go.
Yeah.
I wanted her to laugh and be like, you tried. You
Yeah.
get up, daddy.
That's funny. So you mentioned the skating rink. So you are definitely into that skating rink.
Definitely there. Like, it became a thing after jail. Like,
Yeah.
ease my mind. Like, I'm an overthinker. Like a big overthinker. I be thinking all the time. Like, you seen that movie Limitless?
Yeah.
You remember how his mind was always just thinking?
Mm-hmm.
And he could be thinking about one thing, but it's giving him 5 different ways to do another thing. That's what
Yeah.
my mind is on. I could be thinking about how to build a TV shelf, but 5 different ways to do it. So I got to slow it down because it's, like, crazy. My grandmother helped me with that. Because when I was in jail, I was talking to her on the phone. She was like, slow down, sit still, because you ain't got nowhere to go. You in the wall. You're in jail.
Yeah.
So I had to learn how to slow my mind down, think, and just let it be on one train instead of 6.
Okay.
So the rink pretty much helps with that because all I'm thinking about is left foot, right foot, music,
Yeah.
dodge, get out of the way.
Yeah.
He's falling, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. No. How long did it take you to learn how to do all those crazy dances and stuff like that you do?
Honestly, you want to know the truth?
Honestly.
I was like, the first time I did anything, which was skating backwards, I used to skate forward. And I was like teeter-tottering.
That's me.
So I was learning from a 4-year-old in North Carolina. I went to go visit my grandmother. And he was teaching me how to skate backwards. I was like, really? This how you, like, walking backwards, not, you know how normal people cross over their legs?
Yeah.
Doing the same thing backwards. And he was teaching me. I'm like, hey, I'm learning all this from this 4-year-old. He's actually telling me what to do. So after that, you know, that's when I started learning more and more.
More?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have, like when I see you skate and Honcho and Bug, and does DJ 2-3?
He skates sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder.
He's so much of a DJ now.
Yeah.
He has to bring the city out.
Yeah,
You
I know.
He just be like, I ain't even get on the floor. I'm going to turn on my music.
Yeah, no, I always wondered that because I'm like, he's always like at these events for Sparkles and all these other places.
Yeah.
I'm just like, does he skate or does he just go and play music?
He skates. He skates. He skates sometimes. He'll turn on the song, get out there real quick, skate for that one song, get back over
Yeah,
there.
okay. So do you have like a group? Is it would be, do you
I
guys
mean-
call it a group or a team or what do you guys?
We ain't really no team, no group. We a team as far as music and a family as far as music and lifestyles. But skate groups, we don't really be too much caring for that. Like,
Okay.
that's for the skaters.
Skaters.
We let them do that.
No, definitely. But yeah, you guys remind me of like ATL. When I saw you guys, I
Yeah.
was like, yo, they remind me of ATL. That's so funny. With even just bringing up Honcho and Bug, like I said, the new single that you guys have out right now for DJ 23's album
Hmm.
that they know.
Yeah, that was random. Like, he sent me the beat. I didn't know what to do for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't know the hook. I knew the verse. I wrote a whole verse to it and everything.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I don't know this hook. But once I got there, once I hear it out loud on the loudspeakers, that's when I just get it instantly. So I got it. And I said, well, Honcho was beefing with me at the time. We were always arguing.
Yeah.
You know, he got short man syndrome. He always mad. But then I was like, Honcho, what makes you think I won't go put you on the song? Shut up. I
Yeah.
said, you got your stuff written. He went in the studio.
Yeah.
He popped that out. Me and his manager was talking. Then Bug went in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, good. I was like, this sound good.
Okay.
And 2-3 was just like, all right, it's going to be my number one hit right here. We're going to put this out.
And you guys have been going viral, like on these pages. I saw
Yeah.
you get into it with one of them. I was
yeah.
just like,
I don't play about, my boys. Like, you don't talk
Yeah.
down on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
Yeah.
ain't doing nothing to you. We don't need your negativity at all.
no, definitely. And I'm just like, dude, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, people just come out of random and be like, they gonna die. What? We gonna die? That's the first thing you thought of? You couldn't just be like, oh,
Just
I
a
like it,
trash
but I don't
can.
like it. Or,
Yeah, like that's all you had to do. You ain't gotta say no negative ass shit.
What's crazy,
so-
my boy Splash, he was up under there too.
Yeah, I think I just didn't know who that was.
It was Big Splash. That's his
Okay.
Instagram. And he was up there too. He always ride for me. He's like one of my pushers for my music. Like, me and him got on. I don't know if you listen to Fun Times Part 1. The first Fun Times. That was my first time doing Fun Times. He's on majority of them songs.
Oh no, I honestly have yet to
Yeah,
tap into
big
that
shout
one
out
yet.
to him because he when I first started going to a studio, he was in there and we didn't know each other. And I was like, I ain't got nothing else for this song. I just randomly like, hey, you wanna hop on this song real quick? He was like, me?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
He hopped on the song. Ever since then, we've been collabing on songs and we've been like this.
That's hard. Let's see. You said Splash. He's actually in 2 songs,
Yeah.
Red Dot and Put On.
We got more songs. We got way more songs. We just gotta
Oh,
get it
and
from
then
that studio.
Take Her Soul. Take Her Soul.
Take Her Soul sexually,
Yeah, I was just like, Take Her
Yeah.
Soul. I don't mean.
Yeah, it was like a metaphor thing. Like,
Yeah. Like, I don't think we need too much details for
Yeah.
that. But we.
Yeah. But it was like, one of those things. But
Yeah.
Splash, my dog, he was supposed to come with me today, but
Oh damn! It would have been.
he got his
would've
baby
been
girl, so I was like, hey, do your thing with your daughter, man.
dope. Yeah, no, definitely. I did see that you put NHL. No,
Never had love.
there you go.
There you go.
Yes,
Love.
I was like, dang. I was like, I know I had it. And I screenshotted it. But how did that come about? And it's record. You put records on there. So are you trying to become a label? Or?
I mean, I didn't put the records. The
Okay.
engineer, not engineer, my graphics art designer, and he's in Europe, I think.
Okay.
I believe he's in Europe. I think that's where he told me he's at. He did that. I just told him to put the NHL, but I was like, NHL records, we can still work with that. I still deal with that. I can chop it off and put it on shirts still, but I love it because he did it. But if it does become about a record label, we'll see how that goes because, like I said, I only want people that never had love around me.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because some people deserve credit that they don't get it. Like, they may be viral and people still hate them. Or they may have a lot going on, like suicidal stuff, and then people just make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't like that. I like to give some people some type of love to where they feel like somebody actually does need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
No.
you wouldn't want to be sitting in a room where you feel like you never need it, even if you're there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely. With that being said, though, with you saying that, do you feel like you've experienced that throughout your life? So that's kind of how you came up with that, or how did you come up with?
Yeah, I've had people actually, never actually show me the love that I needed. Like,
Mhm.
I would do stuff for them, or family would do it to you too. Family would do it to you too,
Yeah.
the most. Like, they do it for anything, but family, friends, people that you'll do anything for. You can go give them a gold rock, and they just be like, nah, that ain't enough for me. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
dang,
it.
that's not enough. I'm showing you my love. You ain't showing me nothing. Like,
Yeah.
but musically, yeah, I felt like I never had love for certain type of music. I used to want to be in this whole label that my boy had, you know, on the South Side, and back then I felt like he wasn't showing me no love because all he wanted was trappers and rappers and hood niggas.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's how I felt. I felt like I never had love, but he explained it to me. But he explained it to me through another person. He was like, nah, I see more for him. He don't need us. He can do his own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah.
Okay. So with that, you're saying that, or that being said, so why, like, with him telling you that, what did you feel after that though? Because I feel like some people don't show you love, or they don't try not to show you love, but it's because I'm like, I know you could do way bigger and better things without me.
I mean, I feel like that's a hard question to answer. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it.
Because I feel like some people have had those situations where it's like me and you could collab. Like, I really fuck with your music, and you know, I'm like, but I know I'm not. I know you could do way better, or that song would be way better without me.
Oh yeah, but I give that. Like, there's people that's why another reason I'm starting Never Had Love. Like, it be artists out here that don't know how to really rap, or they don't know how to engineer, but all they need is some assistance. And it takes one person to take the step and say, hey, I can help you with that. You know what I'm saying? I took my boy Jay. He a rapper. He trying to come up. He needed help learning how to do stuff. The whole time we in the studio, I'm sitting there coaching him, like, hey, you know, do this, bro. You know, shout out to him because he was trying. He was doing something instead of just like, nah, I can't do this. Nah, he really wanted to learn. So I get people who really want to learn something and try something, a better experience. Because I was an artist that wanted to do stuff. But now look at me now, I'm working with signed artists. Like Summers On To The Brain, he's a signed artist, Louisiana. I'm working with him. And then Skirt, I got a song with this boy named Skirt.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, yeah. I saw in one of your interviews that you were tapping in with, what's his name? Trippy Red's something. I believe brother, cousin, or something like that.
Oh, you talking about my on Dirty Glove? That's when I said I was gonna do it with Fiji McIntosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have a song coming out with him. I just haven't been working on it, but I'm working on it. But I have the song already.
Yeah.
I just ain't really did it.
Yeah, done anything much to it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna get with A1 too, his older brother.
Yeah, and I feel like with you, like, props to you, shout outs to you, like, here are your flowers, because you're really putting in that work, because you've been doing this for a minute, and now I feel like people are finally tapping in with you.
Yeah, that's a big investment, working with signed artists. I mean, some of them, I ain't gonna lie, because when I first got that from Fiji, it wasn't that much. Now he charging way too much, I ain't gonna lie. That man charging, he's charging, and then Summers, he wasn't that much either. You know, some artists are willing to work with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Max Sauce don't work with him. Don't work for Max Sauce. Ever.
Yeah.
That's a scam. that's a scam. That you will run into some scam artists.
Yeah.
Because you'll send them the money and they be like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. You won't answer none of that.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. I thank God I never tried the music route, because I don't know how to do it. I feel like this is like a huge scam, like you said.
It's evil people out here like that. Like, they'll tell you, oh, this how much for the feature, and they'll send you send them the money. You'll never hear from them again because they got your money now.
Facts.
Yeah. I mean, but it wasn't nothing. That was $160. He could have asked for that. I would have sent it to him. I guess he needs some gas money or something.
Yeah, right. All right. So how have you ever been into like the club scene in Atlanta?
Yes, I have. I hate clubs.
You do?
I hate clubs. You just said, you ever just been in the fact that, you know, you thinking about it. If you actually sit there and think about it, say you get high enough one day and just actually think, hey, everybody in here either ready to fight, somebody looking at somebody girl, somebody too drunk. You know, it's just the same process. Like, it's an outer world scenario. And when you go back to reality, it's just like, dang, I really just went there and wasted money and wasted my time when I could have did this at home. Partied at my own house, or invited friends that I know instead of strangers that possibly got a gun outside or something.
Yeah, that's true. The Hispanic clubs are not like that, guys, because I usually go to Hispanic clubs. So we actually like lit, ready party and whatnot.
Beer pongs.
See, that's just have you ever been to Moondogs before? No, that's kind of really that's definitely not like a Mexican party. But like, if you ever been to like a real Mexican club, two different vibes. You're gonna be like, what? Like, what the fuck? You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? What are they doing? Yeah, no, you're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be definitely a huge different experience. Let's see. What do you think Atlanta's missing?
Atlanta's missing investments.
Investments?
Stuff that other artists can invest themselves to build themselves. Like, say, okay, YouTube commercials. You know, they don't have actual classes for this stuff. They should have other big artists that come to like schools, music schools, or they should have a music school itself where other big artists come and take their time and teach younger artists. Hey, look, this is what you can do to build your music up, and if it works for you, it works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, artists don't know about YouTube advertisement. You can type in YouTube advertisement, pay the little fee, how much you want your stuff to pop up in commercials, like Lil Tecca did.
Yeah.
Remember, Lil Tecca was in the commercials on YouTube at first.
Yeah,
and then he went up.
Yeah.
Same thing. They don't teach artists that how you can do that, or how you can be on Spotify commercials, or what's that? Rap Caviar. How can you be on Rap Caviar? That's the top playlist on Spotify. Top playlist. They don't teach you that, but they need somebody that can actually teach that. That's an investment that they should invest into.
Yeah, honestly, guys, if you're trying to invest, hit him up. Like, and you better charge these people right, because you have so much knowledge. Honestly, I don't think I've ever interviewed a rapper that is so invested in actually, what the hell you're doing.
Investing is good, because like I could say the worst investment I've ever done was Authentic Empire.
Okay.
Boom, Euro got it. Euro was telling me go for it. He's a good soul. It's nothing bad on him.
Yeah.
But boom, you can send them your money 2-3 times. They're gonna tell you, nah, this ain't it. Just because they want you to review their song. But you ain't giving me nothing else. You just tell me this ain't it. You ain't telling me where I could go, who I could talk to,
how to fix
where
it.
How can I fix what I sound like, or what can I do. You're not giving me no advice. You're just reviewing it and kicking me out the door after you took my money.
Yeah.
And then you're going to use that money on possibly a car for when you're an artist, or a car for yourself, or a house, or anything else.
Yeah.
But you're not telling me what I can do better. That's not proper teaching. Like, if we all one people, teach me as one people. Don't teach me as if I'm outside, one people. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, facts.
That was the worst investment ever.
So, guys, now putting on hella game on today. But, so what can we expect from you? What any albums dropping? Any more singles, visuals? You haven't dropped a visual in, like,
forever.
Yeah, like, it's been some time that you haven't dropped a visual.
Visual, I've been trying to do visuals, but my cameraman, he works with Keed. He works with Keed. He works with YSL, That's a big up to him, because he wasn't working with them at first, but he's been working with them, and I'm proud of him for that. And I've been looking for another cameraman. Like, I might use the guy we used last for They Know video. Good price, good investment. My cameraman was cheap. I ain't gonna lie. He was cheap, good quality though, perfect.
Yeah, but
that's another thing. Always, as far as investing, go for what's best for you and your money, your pocket. Don't spend all your money and be broke and be hungry. Like, dang, I gotta pay the rent. But I'm working on more videos, and then in my mixtape, my mixtape, Fun Times, might do a 3 of that. I might.
Okay.
My boy Splash was like, you got to do a 3, because I was on the first one. I want to be on the third one.
Okay. Makes
and
sense.
Mixed Decision is coming in November. It always drops in November.
Okay, why November?
My birthday month.
Your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, when's your birthday?
November 25th.
25th?
Yeah,
okay.
so it has to drop in November.
Oh my God, November 25th?
Yeah.
My cousin's daughter's 25th as well. That's hard.
Yeah, so Mixed Decisions 2 is coming soon. I already got the cover art.
I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, so it's going to go crazy.
All right, so where can we find you at? Any collabs, anything? Where can we find you at? Social media?
You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on... Matter of fact, you can find me on all platforms. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not just going to go down the whole list. You can go on all platforms, all the way from Apple, all the way to TikTok, anything. And make sure you type in MI TAKE. Don't type in MISTAKE, because then you're just going to be looking up somebody else. Make sure you spell it MI. Because if you don't, then boom, you failed. Off rip. That's not a mistake. That's a fail.
Huge L. But I'll link everything down below to make it easier for you guys. But until next time, I'm your girl Diana, and yeah.
I'm too cold like Patty. Been on top, no attic. Loving the green, that cabbage.